If you use your iPhone to create content, I have a solution that will instantly upgrade your audio quality. Let's talk about it. What's up, people? Welcome to the channel where we talk about music licensing, music business, and music production. If you love any of the previously mentioned, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all my latest content. So today I got some gear, man. Shout out to Comica. They sent me this little kit here, the Comica Boom X-D. And what this thing is pretty much, it's made specifically for the iPhone, the iPad, the iPod, which, do people still use iPods? Because I feel like if you have an iPhone, there's no need for an iPod. Like, that's just weird. But anyways, so this thing hooks up to your iPhone. I've been using it on my iPhone. I tested it on my iPad as well, and it worked great. But it's a wireless mic system. So here, have my iPhone, right? And then I have the receiver. So this little receiver here plugs into the iPhone, turns on, and you take one of these receivers or two of them, just depending on what you're doing, and it's a mic. It turns into a mic. So let's talk about what you get in the box with this thing. So of course you get the receiver. You get two mics. Both of these mics have internal microphones. They have clips on them, so you can clip the mics on your belt or on your shirt. But they also have inputs for external lav mics. So if you want to plug these up, and it also comes with two of these, which is super dope. So you get two mics, so you can go either way. You can plug the mic in here and pretty much have a live mic, and then same thing here, or you can just go with just the device and keep it moving. You also have two little wind muffs to muff the wind. And then it comes with a charger cable, USB-C. Plug it into the side of this bad boy and you can charge it up. So it's a pretty cool kit. You have everything you need. It works seamlessly. I used it on my iPhone. My wife and I, we did Instagram Live. So I plugged it up just to test it out, and we were both able to talk through a mic. Like, she had one, I had one. Both of our audio was going through the iPhone at the same time, and everybody could hear us loud and clear. So it was super dope to be able to do that. So this comes in handy if, like I said, if you're an iPhone videographer and you want to upgrade your audio, you can do that instantly with this device. If you do podcasts and say you're on the go and everybody can't come to you where all your dope gear is in the studio, you can take an iPhone, an iPad, plug this thing up, mic them up, you can mic yourself up, and you can do a whole podcast with this small portable system. So it's super convenient. And the fact that it comes with two mics, so if you have to do some type of interview style podcast or whatever, you can do it. So let's get into what this thing actually sounds like. I'm gonna switch over to my iPhone so you guys can hear what it sounds like, and we'll put it to the test, see what you guys think. So we'll do that right now. Okay, I have the transmitter here and I have the lavalier mic hooked up to it, and it's clipped on my shirt. So let me know, what does the audio sound like? Does it sound good? Leave a comment in the comment section below. I haven't played around with the volume on the receiver, mostly because I don't know how much is going up. Like, there's no meter or anything to kind of tell if it's super low, if it's super high. You can kind of go off of this indicator here where it kind of shows you, you know, the volume levels. If it's peaking, sometimes I see it hitting red, so this joint could very well be peaking like a mug. But yeah, so let me know, and I guess you kind of gotta play it by sight to see if you're turning it down good enough or if it's too loud. So now I'm gonna try it just with the built-in mic. I'm gonna take this lavalier mic off and just test it with the built-in mic and see what that sounds like. So let's do that right now. Okay, so this is just the transmitter with the built-in mic. I would attempt to clip it to my shirt, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna look super retarded and it's probably gonna lean that way, which I'll probably try it anyway, just to be practical. But this is the audio. What does it sound like? Do you like it better with the lavalier mic hooked up? Or do you like it like this? Like if somebody wanted to stand there awkwardly holding this in their hand. Or they could probably just clip it on their shirt like this. How does this sound? Does it sound like it's far away? Does it sound too close? Let me know. But yeah, this is the Comica mic. The receiver is hooked up to my iPhone. I got the iPhone on the stand here. And yeah, we're just testing this thing out. Okay, so obviously now I'm back on the main camera. So there's some things I really like about this system, and there are a couple things where I'm kind of iffy on it. So one of the pros being, it comes with 2 transmitters, which, like I said before, is great if you have more than one person talking in the mic for podcasts, interviews, things like that. Number 2, it comes with the external microphone. Some systems don't come with an external microphone and you have to either supply your own or go out and buy one and figure it out pretty much. The third pro is that it works seamlessly with the iPhone, the iPad. I don't have an iPod to test it out with, but it works seamlessly with these devices. It was made for them and literally is plug and play. Receiver is powered by the iPhone, so as soon as you plug it in, both will be red, indicating that the transmitters aren't paired with it, but as soon as it's paired, it'll turn blue. So you'll know exactly when your mic is live and ready to go. So those are my pros. Now let's talk about a couple of the cons, a couple of the things that I was just like, why? So the first con being, it only comes with one charger cable. That confused me because there's 2 transmitters, right? And they both need to be charged. So if you're in a situation where you're preparing for, I don't know, an interview, a podcast, and you need to charge them up really quick, you can only charge one at a time with the cable that's included in the kit. So if I were them, I would just add another cable because that makes sense. My second con is that the receiver. So it has 2 buttons where you can control the volume, the output volume. That's cool, except unless you're monitoring your audio, you don't know where the volume is at. Like it says it has 6 levels, but you don't know which level you're on because there's no level indicator. Like I had to eyeball, like you can eyeball on this transmitter if you want, like where the audio is. If it's showing red, then you can kind of turn it down, but there's no like super quick way visually to tell which level you're at. Now there is a headphone jack on the receiver where you can plug in a pair of headphones and then you can monitor yourself, and then when you switch it, then you can kind of hear the volume go up and down. So it's a little bit easier, but if I have this thing plugged into my iPhone, right? I'm not gonna plug a pair of headphones in here to run to my ears and then try and record that. Like, I'm not gonna do that. But if you wanna plug in some headphones and maybe monitor yourself, and then once you know you're good, you can unplug it, that would make sense. But the whole point of wireless is to not have any wires. Those are my couple cons. Now, there's one thing that I won't count it as a con, but it's something to think about or something to keep in mind. And that is, there's no room to have a phone case on this thing. Like as soon as you plug it in, like that's the room you have, is just to plug it in. So if you have a phone case, you're gonna have to take that joint off and risk dropping your phone and cracking it, because there's no room. It won't work. And I guess it depends on what kind of case. It didn't work for my case at all. So yeah, so if you're gonna get it and you wanna use your phone case at the same time, you're going to have to get like a lightning cable extender or something like that, which would then kind of leave this thing dangling randomly. And I love the fact that, you know, you plug this in and then, you know, I mean, it's just there, it's solid. You don't have to worry about holding something else or mounting something else, because there's no way for this to really mount unless you, I don't know, did some fancy hacking or whatever. So that's something to keep in mind if you do grab this kit. But other than that, I think it's a pretty solid kit for the price. Yeah, I mean, it comes with everything you need to be able to record some decent audio, and that's if you guys think it's decent from the review. So let's talk about the price point of the Comica Boom XD. So the price point for this kit is around $259. If you're interested in it, I'll leave an Amazon link in the description below so you guys can check it out. But yeah, it's pretty cool if you're looking something that is just for iPhone, just for iPad. So you don't have the convenience to easily switch between like an iPhone or your camera, like a camera, but there's other kits out there if you want to do that. But if you're looking something solely for your iPhone and that's what you're using to either record podcasts or record video, you just want to up your audio game on your iPhone or iPad video. Who shoots video on iPad like regularly? I know no one who does that. Anyways, this could be a good solution for you. So let's get into this question of the day. What microphone solutions are you currently using? Are you using mics for your iPhone outside of just the built-in microphone? Or are you just using your camera to record your video and your audio? If so, what microphones are you using with that? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video and you thought it was helpful, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.